You're watching the Central Post. This is Samikshaj. There's a question I want to know how you think of. Can a chief minister casually walk into an ED raid, pick up files, laptops, phones, and walk out? Because apparently in West Bengal, yes. What unfolded in Kolkata this week looks less like routine law enforcement and more like a live action political thriller, minus the disclaimer. At the center of the storm is West Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, the Enforcement Directorate, and a coal smuggling case that has been quietly burning since 2020. The ED has been probing an alleged multi-crore coal smuggling racket involving illegal mining from eastern coal fields in Bengal and Jharkhand, Hawala channels, and a syndicate allegedly run by a man known as Lala Eka Anup Machi. Coal that allegedly vanished, money that allegedly traveling, and accountability that's still pending. According to the ED, the money trial didn't end with shell companies or middlemen. It allegedly led to IPAC. Yes, the same high profile political consultancy of Prashant Kishore known for scripting election victories and currently working with the Trinamool Congress. Acting on this trial, ED teams on January 8 raided IPAC's Salt Lake office and the residence of its co-founder Pratik Jain in Kolkata. Officially, this was described as a routine money laundering probe. Unofficially, routine probes don't usually come with this many plot twist. Midway through the raid, the Chief Minister of West Bengal herself arrived at the site. Not as a protester, not as a critic, but right inside an active enforcement operation accompanied by state police. And this is where the ED's version gets uncomfortable. The agency alleges Mamata Banerjee directed the removal of documents, laptops, hard drives, and mobile phones from the premises. In other words, the investigators claim that the evidence allegedly left before they did. The ED wasted no time rushing to Kolkata High Court, accusing Mamata Banerjee of obstructing a PMLA investigation. The agency has sought a CBI probe, the return of the seized material, and action against senior state police officials, calling it a direct interference in the central investigation. The BJP and CPIM jumped in immediately, alleging evidence tampering and claiming it happened in a full public view. Usually, such allegations surface after investigations, but this time they are emerging during one. The Trinamool Congress, however, has its own explanation. According to the TMC, this case has very little to do with coal and everything to do with elections. With the 2026 Bengal Assembly elections approaching, the party claims the center is misusing central agencies to target IPAC, not for money trials but for campaign strategies, that's candidate lists, voter data, and electoral blueprints. Because apparently, democracy is acceptable as long as you don't win too efficiently. Mamata Banerjee, though, took the battle to the streets, leading massive protest march through Kolkata. She accused the center of political vendetta, targeted Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and even alleged that senior BJP leaders were beneficiaries of coal scam money. Her message was blunt. If you can't defeat us politically, why raid us administratively? The BJP insists this is not vendetta but accountability. The ED maintains it is merely following the money trial. But when law enforcement timelines collide with election calendars, perception often becomes as powerful as proof. The Kolkata High Court has adjourned the matter till January 14, leaving both sides locked in a legal and political standoff. This is no longer just about coal, consultancy firms, or cash flows. It is about federal power versus state defiance, corruption allegation versus claims of agency misuse. And if there's one thing that Bengal's politics has never lacked, it's fireworks. And this fire, it's far from over. Keep watching the Central Post for more.